This is your need to know. This is your need to know.
Welcome to the deep dive. You guys dropped a whole mountain of Reddit threads on us
Oh, yeah.
after that from season finale.
Right.
A lot to get through.
Mm-hmm.
So let's jump in, see if we can make sense of it all
A lot of twists and turns.
right off the bat.
Yeah.
Man in Yellow,
Mm-hmm.
he's been kind of lurking
Right.
in the background there.
Yeah, 3 seasons now he's been
3 seasons.
kind of a specter
Right.
and finally steps into the light.
Mm-hmm. What
Yeah.
what really struck you about that whole
Mm-hmm.
confrontation with Jim?
You know, the way they tie it back to earlier seasons, you know, weaving this really intricate tapestry.
Yeah.
Remember that radio message Jim gets
Oh, yeah.
back in season 1?
Mm-hmm.
Your wife shouldn't be digging that hole. It's just...
Totally creepy.
Yeah, and now we know it was the man in yellow all along. And it seems like Tabitha's curiosity,
Mm-hmm.
her search for knowledge,
Okay.
is what's really put Jim in his crosshairs.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it adds this whole other layer
Mm-hmm.
of like
Yeah.
almost biblical temptation to it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The fans are all over this,
Uh-huh.
drawing parallels to the
Oh, well,
King in Yellow.
Mm-hmm.
That whole like,
Literature.
yeah, like forbidden knowledge
Mhm.
and the dangers of
The price of truth.
Yeah. what happens when we dig too deep.
That's right.
Right.
That's the question the show seems to be asking.
Okay, so speaking of digging into the past,
Mm-hmm.
the finale also kind of confirms
Yeah.
all those reincarnation theories that have been kind of bubbling up
All over the
in the
bed.
Fromville world.
Yeah.
Turns out Tabitha's
Mm-hmm.
recovered memories
Yeah.
show she was Miranda in a past life,
Right.
Christopher's mother,
Mm-hmm.
and Jade
Yeah.
was Christopher.
He was Christopher.
The whole thing.
Wow.
3 bracelets that Tabitha wears.
Right. Suddenly take on a whole new meaning.
Yeah.
A lot of fans are thinking
Mm-hmm.
each bracelet represents a different life for
Okay.
these characters, which
Yeah.
means we've just seen the tip of the iceberg
Wow.
when it comes to their shared history.
Okay, so
Okay.
we got this whole cycle of death and rebirth.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing that I'm like
Yeah.
kind of hung up on
Okay.
is why are Jade and Tabitha
Yeah.
the only ones who seem to be
Right.
stuck in this loop?
Yeah.
Everybody else dies.
Uh-huh.
Turns into,
One of those creepy monsters.
yeah,
Right.
what's the deal with that?
Yeah, it seems like there's
Mhm.
something unique about their connection to Fremisville.
Okay.
One theory that I saw floating around
Mhm.
is that they're actually trying to break the cycle
Okay.
to save the children,
Yeah.
including the ones they lost
Okay.
in their past life.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
All right, and then there's the whole Smiley thing,
Oh, yeah.
right?
That was a big one.
Just when we thought he was gone,
Yeah, just when you thought you were safe.
right? Get back
He
in.
burst back on the scene. It was
Yeah.
a surprise.
Yeah.
And they tie it back so cleverly
Mm.
to that whole blood transfusion thing
Oh, yeah.
from earlier seasons.
Okay.
Remember how Boyd was infected with Smiley's blood?
Right.
Well, it seems that got passed down to
Yeah.
his son
Yeah.
and ultimately ended up in Fatima.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So we got this, like, iconic monster
Mm-hmm.
reborn through the very people who are trying to escape him.
Yeah,
That's messed up.
it's really disturbing.
What'd you make of the fan reactions to that?
Well, I mean, you can see why people are freaked out.
Right.
But also excited. It's a big game changer.
Okay.
Smiley's return.
Yeah.
Some fans love the sheer terror
Yeah.
he brings, while others are worried about
Mm-hmm.
what his new,
Yeah.
more human-like appearance
Right.
might mean.
Uh-huh.
Is it an evolution
Oh.
of the monsters?
Mm.
Are they becoming smarter? More cunning?
Chilling thought.
Yeah, it's a scary thought.
Okay, but wait.
Right.
There's more.
Right.
The final scene
Yeah.
throws in a twist
Uh-huh.
I bet nobody saw coming.
Yeah.
Time
That's
travel.
so-
We see future Julie
Mm-hmm.
sporting a new haircut
Right.
and a nasty wound.
Yeah.
Trina desperately warned Jim about
Mm-hmm.
his death.
Yeah, time travel always throws a
so-
wrench into things,
Wrench,
and the
yeah.
fans are buzzing with possibilities. Can she actually change the past?
Right.
Or is she just along for the ride?
And what about that injury?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Everybody wants to know.
Everyone's trying to figure out what happened to her in the future.
Right.
Could she be
Yeah.
one of these story walkers
Uh-huh.
we've been hearing about?
Yeah, the show has definitely introduced that concept before,
Yeah.
beings with the power to manipulate the narrative.
Mm-hmm.
What if Julie has that power now?
Right.
What does that mean? Could she be the key to break in the cycle,
Right.
saving the town?
Yeah.
Or will her efforts just make things worse?
Talk about a cliffhanger.
Yeah, they really leave us hanging.
We got some answers,
Mm-hmm.
but this finale also raised
Yeah.
a whole bunch of new questions.
Yeah, it really does.
Keeps you on the edge of your seat.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
For sure.
what's going to happen next?
Absolutely. And, it's a testament to the writers that they
Yeah.
can answer some questions
Right.
and still maintain that sense of mystery
Yeah.
and dread
For sure.
that makes the show so compelling.
It really is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like peeling back the layers of an onion
Yeah.
only to find another onion underneath.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
let's peel back some layers
Okay.
and look at some of these specific questions and theories that are coming up
Yeah.
in those Reddit threads.
Oh, yeah. The fans are.
All over it.
One of the biggest ones is Ethan,
Yeah.
connected to the man in yellow.
That's a theory that's got a lot of traction.
Right.
I mean, Ethan's connection to Fromville
Mm-hmm.
is definitely unique.
Yeah.
He seems to have an understanding of the town,
Right.
the rules.
Mm-hmm.
And remember that line from Sarah
Oh, yeah.
earlier this
Yeah,
season
yeah.
about how if they killed Ethan,
Uh-huh.
everyone would be safe?
Chilling.
Yeah, it suggests a much deeper
Right.
connection to the town's
Yeah,
dark forces.
for sure.
Maybe even the man in yellow himself.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
we got Ethan potentially tied to the man in yellow.
Yeah.
What about that photo of Boyd
Oh,
before Fromville,
the boat.
the missing boat?
The missing boat.
Yeah.
That's a curious one.
Yeah.
Some fans think that holds the key
Okay.
to escaping from McVille.
Right.
Something Boyd's lost or forgotten
Mm-hmm.
that might help them break free.
Okay.
Others see it as a representation
Mm-hmm.
of lost hope,
Wow.
a reminder that escape might be impossible.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we got Ethan,
right.
we got Boyd.
Mm-hmm.
What about Fatima?
Oh, Fatima.
She's given birth to Smiley,
Right.
but can she escape
Yeah.
now that she's linked to this
It's a good question.
creature?
I mean, her journey has been so tragic. She comes to Fromville
Right.
looking for a new start,
Mm-hmm.
only to get trapped
Right.
in this horrifying cycle
Yeah.
of death and rebirth.
Uh-huh.
And now she's bound to Smiley
Yeah.
in a way that's both terrifying and dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And like the way she talks about Smiley as
Right.
the thing.
the thing.
Right.
Not my baby.
Yeah.
Not my son. It's
Yeah.
the thing.
It's like she knows
Right.
it's not really her child.
It's chilling.
Okay.
No.
So
yeah.
we've talked about Ethan.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about Boyd. We've
Yeah.
talked about Fatima. Let's circle back to
Yeah.
Julie
Mm-hmm.
and her
Yeah.
potential time travel ability.
This is your need to know. This is your need to know. This is your need to know. This is your need to know.
Can she actually change things?
Yeah.
Or is she just, like Ethan says,
Right.
just along for the ride?
Ethan seems pretty convinced.
Yeah.
The story can't be changed.
Right.
But we've seen times
Mm-hmm.
where Julie seems to affect things.
Right.
Like when she throws the rope down
Yeah.
to save Boyd.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe there's a loophole,
Yeah.
a way to nudge events
Okay.
in a different direction
Right.
without totally rewriting
Mhm.
the narrative.
So maybe it's not about changing the whole story, but maybe it's about
Mm.
understanding it, finding
Yeah.
the path.
Yeah, the hidden pathways
Right.
to a different outcome.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Mhm.
we got a lot of pieces
A lot of pieces.
on the board here.
Yeah.
We got
Mhm.
the man in yellow
Right.
and his warnings about knowledge.
Yeah.
The cyclical nature
Yeah.
from Seanville's horrors,
Right.
and then Julie and
That.
her
Mm-hmm.
potential.
Her unique abilities.
Right.
Yeah.
What for you is like
Hmm?
the biggest takeaway from
That's a good question.
this finale?
I think for me, it's the emphasis on choice
Okay.
and consequence.
Yeah.
The man in yellow's warning to Jim
Mhm.
about the cost of knowledge.
Right.
The fact that Tabitha and Jade,
Yeah.
their past actions
Mhm.
have led them to this point.
Right.
Julie's possible ability to
Yeah.
influence the story.
Yeah.
It all suggests
Okay.
that even in a place
Mm-hmm.
as seemingly predetermined as Fronisville,
Right.
the characters still have agency.
Okay.
They have choices to make.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, their choices might not change the whole story,
Mm-hmm.
but they can definitely shape it.
Absolutely. They can
Oh.
shape the narrative
Right.
in unforeseen ways.
And that's a powerful message.
It is.
Even outside of the context of the show.
It reminds us
Right.
that even when we're faced with
Yeah.
seemingly impossible situations,
Mm-hmm.
we still have the power to choose
Right.
how we respond,
Yeah.
to carve our own paths
Right.
and strive for the outcomes we
Mhm.
believe in.
That's really well said.
Thank you.
It's a message that's both
Yeah.
empowering,
Mm-hmm.
but also terrifying,
Yeah.
given, like,
Right.
the horrors of Fromville.
Absolutely.
So we've talked about a lot of the kind of mysteries and the theories.
Right.
But I want to step back for a second
Okay.
and appreciate,
Mm-hmm.
like, the craftsmanship
Yeah.
of the show.
Absolutely.
This season was really all about
Mm-hmm.
peeling back those layers
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Revealing secrets of Fromville.
of Fromville film.
Mm-hmm.
And
And the finale.
the finale really delivered.
Really delivering.
It gave us
Mhm.
a glimpse into the town's origins.
Right.
The cyclical nature of its horrors,
Mhm.
and maybe even
Right.
the potential
Mm-hmm.
for these characters to break free.
Yeah. And that's what makes From
Mhm.
such a compelling show.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just about the scares,
Right.
the suspense.
You
It's
get a
about
sense that
exploring
the depths
of human resilience.
of resilience.
The search for meaning
Mm-hmm.
in the face of the absurd.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And that kind of enduring power
Mm-hmm.
of hope,
Yeah.
even
And even in the darkest,
of circumstances.
we may not have all the answers.
Right. We don't have all the answers.
But the journey itself
the journey
is what keeps bringing us back.
Yeah. And what a journey
Mm-hmm.
it's been.
Yeah,
I
from
know.
the unsettling atmosphere
Yeah.
to the complex characters,
Mhm.
the show just creates
Right.
this world
Yeah.
that's both captivating and terrifying.
And the writers have done such a good job.
Yeah. They've crafted a narrative
Yeah.
that's both layered and accessible.
Mm-hmm.
They give us just enough clues
Right.
to make our own theories,
Mhm.
but keep those big mysteries
Right.
just out of reach.
Yeah. It's really a testament to them
Yeah.
that even with all the answers
Mm-hmm.
we got in the finale,
Yeah.
we're left with even more questions
More questions than we started with.
than when we started.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And that's what keeps us hooked.
I think so.
Right.
It's a show that
Mhm.
respects your intelligence,
Yeah.
rewards you for paying attention.
It's not passive entertainment. It's like,
It's a conversation.
yeah, conversation.
It's a partnership
Mm-hmm.
between the creators and
Yeah.
the audience
Yeah.
to try to figure out
Figure out
what's going on
what's happening
in Fromshamville.
in Fromsville, and
Hmm.
that sense of community and like
Yeah, so-
shared discovery. It's
Yeah.
what makes
What makes it so special.
yeah, it's what makes it so special.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of community,
Yeah.
those Reddit threads
The Reddit threads are on fire.
are on fire.
Yeah.
It's so fascinating to see
Yeah.
the range of reactions
Right.
to this finale.
Yeah. Some people are thrilled
Yeah,
with the revelations. Others are overwhelmed.
I get that.
Yeah.
Like the show throws a lot at you,
They throw a lot at you.
and it's hard to process all at once.
But I think that's part of the fun.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
Mm-hmm.
You can go back and rewatch,
You're right.
analyze certain scenes,
Yeah.
talk about it with other fans,
Mhm.
and you're always going to find something new.
Every time you watch.
Exactly.
It's a show that encourages multiple viewings.
It rewards multiple viewing.
Right.
Yeah.
And with this long wait
Mm.
for season 4,
Right.
we got plenty of time
We've got plenty of time
to dive deep.
to dive deep.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we covered a lot
We covered a lot of ground.
in this deep dive.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's one
Hmm.
crucial
Okay.
aspect of the finale that we haven't fully explored.
What's that?
Julie
What?
and her time traveling abilities
Yeah.
and like her potential
Right. Her potential is a
role as a
story walker.
story walker.
That's a big one.
I think that deserves its
Yeah.
own
I think so.
deep dive.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have to.
Yeah, we'll need a whole we'll need a whole episode to unpack
Let's unpack that.
the complexities of time travel.
Yeah.
But for now,
Mm-hmm.
I think we got to leave our listeners with
Okay.
something to ponder.
I like it.
Right. Leave them with a question.
Yeah, thought-provoking question
All right.
based on what we've discussed.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so
Okay.
to our listeners, we ask you this.
All right.
If Julie
Mm,
can influence the story,
right.
even in subtle ways,
Yeah.
how might she use that power
Okay.
to help the residents
Mm-hmm.
of Frumblesoul?
Interesting.
Could she be the key
Ooh.
to breaking the cycle?
Yeah, breaking the cycle.
Finding a way
Mm-hmm.
out of this
Out of this nightmare.
terrifying town.
That's the question. That's the big question, isn't it?
We're going to have to wait and see
Mm-hmm.
what
Yeah.
season 4 holds.
Right.
But amidst all the darkness,
Yeah.
all the like unsettling twists. Mm-hmm.
I think it's important to remember
Right.
what the creators have said
Yeah.
about this being a story
Mm.
about hope.
Yeah, it's easy to get lost
Right.
in all that fear and despair,
Mm-hmm.
but there are these little glimmers of
Yeah.
something brighter.
Yeah.
These characters haven't given up. They're
Mhm.
still fighting.
Yeah.
And that resilience,
Okay.
that belief that
Mhm.
maybe there's a way out,
Yeah.
that's what keeps us invested.
Yeah, and maybe Julie's time traveling abilities
Right.
are the key to that.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
Yeah.
That really opens up a whole new dimension
Mm-hmm.
to the story.
Imagine her
Yeah.
journeying through time,
Yeah.
gathering information,
Mm.
maybe even uniting
Yeah.
different generations
Mhm.
of from Warrenville residents
Yeah.
to fight this thing.
It's like the show just
Yeah.
expanded beyond this one town
Yeah.
into this vast expanse of history.
Right.
It's incredible.
Who knows
Right.
what we'll find?
And what secrets are out there?
Yeah, with secrets
Looking.
in the timeline.
It's like they gave us this brand new puzzle box.
A whole new puzzle
Right.
to solve.
Even more intricate
And mysterious.
than the one we thought
Right.
we were working on.
It's brilliant.
And that's the genius of this show,
I think so.
right?
Keeps you guessing.
It keeps us guessing.
Keeps you engaged.
It keeps us engaged.
It makes you want more.
It makes us want more.
Yeah.
And it's not just about jump scares.
Right.
It's about,
It's about those big questions.
these
Of fate and free will.
Right.
Good and evil.
yeah.
What does it all mean?
And somehow it does all that
Right.
while still being like
Yeah.
really entertaining.
It's a wild ride.
Yeah. This finale was a roller coaster.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Talk about a roller coaster. Smiley's return,
Mhm.
Jim's death,
Yeah.
Julie's time travel abilities,
The hope.
that glimmer of hope.
Mm.
It was just a
Masterclass in storytelling.
masterclass in storytelling.
Yeah.
And now we wait.
The long wait begins.
Right. The long wait for season 4.
Yeah. But you know what? I have a feeling
Yeah.
the theories and the discussion
Yeah.
are not going to stop.
Oh. The from subreddit?
Yeah. That subreddit's going to be
It's going to be buzzing.
buzzing for months.
For months.
Yeah.
We'll be right there with you guys.
Absolutely.
Right.
I'd be there too.
Dissecting every detail,
Mm-hmm.
analyzing every clue,
Right.
and just eagerly anticipating
Yeah.
what's next
What's coming next?
in this twisted and terrifying
Pleasure.
tale.
Absolutely.
So to everybody listening,
Yeah.
we encourage you
Mm-hmm.
to do the same.
Share your theories.
Share your theories.
Engage with other fans.
Right.
And keep that spirit of curiosity alive.
Yeah.
Because like the man in yellow said,
I know.
knowledge comes at a cost,
Mhm.
but with Frummin,
Yeah.
it's worth it.
It's a show that challenges us,
Mhm.
intrigues us,
Right.
and ultimately leaves us wanting more.
It does.
So
Sure.
until next time,
Yeah.
keep those flashlights charged.
Keep a
This is your-
charge.
Need to know.